So Bertha, we'll come back to you as far as a follow-up to, either things that you had mentioned earlier or what others had said here today.
Sure. Again, this has been so great. I am taking notes. Like you just said, Danelle, this is something for all of us. We are on this journey. And one thing that's really big when we're thinking about goal settings, or if someone's looking at New Year's resolutions, I tend to shy away from resolutions. I like intentions. This is the intention that I've set, and it's not necessarily based on a time frame similar to what Chris said. They prepare for the new year the year before. Well, I look at my years in terms of 12 weeks. So whatever works for you, make it manageable. I love what Karen said, celebrating those little wins, because you're getting closer, so take it into those smaller bites, as she mentioned. Make your goals manageable. That's part of that criterion, the why SMART, making sure it's, manageable, making sure it's something that you can achieve. Sometimes I get asked, how many goals is too many? How many goals is too few? I want to say, for me personally, 3, depending on how big the goals are, right? Because your goals also they're intangible, and then they're tangible goals as well. So, and they're time bound. So you can have short-term goals, long-range goals. Karen talked about her process with her clients is weekly. So they're looking at those 3 goals over a time frame of a week. You may be looking at the first quarter, the first year, and 5 years. So it depends on you, but I like to look at 3 big goals, and then making sure that those goals have action steps, things that I'm doing every day that completely relate to my goals. My goals are also connected to my aspirational vision. So those 3 goals are linked to where I see myself in 5 and 10 years. And the activity that I'm doing every day, and when I'm actually planning in my calendar, when I have my time blocks, so I have those strategic blocks, they're directly linked to getting me, their activity that's going to get me to those goals. So whether it's making sure that I'm refilling my cup with water, right? Or if I'm going out to take a walk, or making sure that I'm checking to see, like Chris mentioned in terms of my networking, have I hit my target? So you got to have some type of tracker where you're holding yourself accountable at the end of the day, checking to see, this is what I said I would do and I did it. Yay, success. I didn't. I got to add it to somewhere so that I can make it happen. And that's part of the heavy lifting, in making sure that we're doing the work that's going to get us to our goals. And you've got to have some type of tracker, some type of activity where you're checking and making sure that, let me go back and see my week. And how did I do this week with the things that I said I was going to do? So having an accountability partner or a circle or a group is great, but making sure that you realize that the power is really within your hands, and you and I hold ourselves accountable. And if you're really committed to it, it's something that you love and you want to do, and you envision yourself. Danelle mentioned visioning. That's really powerful too. Have affirmations that help you. You're going to make it happen. We all can. So just make it something that you love, write it down, have some activity behind it, and maybe a partner that can help you go along on the trip, on the journey with you.